I do hope to find some interesting gadgets around here. I do love tinkering with things. I think that last vendor shortchanged me. Oh, that was a bad one. I look bigger in those mirrors where things look bigger. You know, I really wish I had a garden where I could put a couple of human statues.
Sup, yo? It's actually evening and not late at night. That's cool. Alright. Time for some mage things. Let's go.
Greetings. I'm a gnome mage trainer, and you're a mage. Oh, I can see you have promise. Yes, you do. But it takes more than promise to be a good mage. And if you're not a good mage, then you're a bad mage. And bad mages are part of the problem. Yes, they are. Oops, I'm getting ahead of things. Let's begin at the start. We mages do more than just waggle our fingers and make pretty sparks. We control magic, the base fabric of our world. And that takes great care and resolve. And knowledge. So much knowledge. One of my devices, the Mage-tastic Gizmonitor, collects and stores that knowledge in huge amounts, but it's lost. When we fled our home of Noamarigan, I left it in a chest in one of our huts outside the city, and now the place is crawling with leper gnomes. Please, adventurer, retrieve my Gizmonitor.
What can I get for you today? Safe travels.
Ridge Old Barley Brew experiments with his brews. Some of them taste good, some bad, and some, well, some will lay all but the stoutest dwarf flat. He lives at Brunel village, west of Karanos, and one of his drinks, Evershine, is what I want. It'll help keep me warm while I'm on the cold road. And the blessed stuff burns so hot I can throw it in Jetsteam's furnace for a burst of power. That little tactic has gotten me out of more than one tight spot.
Upon further analysis of the Gnomerigan situation, it would appear as though we not only failed to eradicate the Trogs, but we also happened to turn most of the Gnomish race into horrific, mindless, evil-doing leper gnomes. Ozzy and I plan to reverse the horrible leper effect with our latest invention, the Recombobulator. The machine is almost complete, but we are in dire need of some restabilization cogs and gyromechanic gears. Retrieve some from the leper gnomes out front of Gnomerigan for us.
I'm behind on my report and could use your help, adventurer. I just managed to find where the trolls are holed up, but I saw so many trolls, I was afraid to go in. Here's what I need. Go down to the cave, poke around inside, kill a few of the trolls, then come back here. Take the road north out of Karanos. When you get to the bridge, follow the frozen river west until you reach Iceflow Lake. You'll find Brunel village on the west bank. The hold is southwest of the village. I had a month's worth of dried meat salted and locked away for the cold season. Kept it locked so the bears wouldn't get it. But while I was off hunting deer, that beast, Old Icebeard, made off with the meat locker. He won't be able to smash through that thorium, though. But I'll starve if I can't get my meats back. You seem a bit more stealthy than me. Perhaps you can retrieve my stash. I'll never make it in and out of that cave fast enough with this bum leg of mine. Bellow Fizz needs some of my Evershine. Alright. I have a cask of Evershine handy, but... Can you do me a favour? Brunel village could use a hand against the wild animals that wander the nearby snows. Sometimes they wander close. We're not afraid of these bears and cats and boars. No self-respecting dwarf would be. But if you can take care of those animals for us, then we'd have more time for our crafting and brewing. I'm on a quest to make the perfect stout. I know I can do it. Brewing's in my blood. I just need to find the right recipe. The Frostmane trolls grow a plant, shimmerweed, high up in the hills to the east. They use it in their strange tribal rituals. We dwarves haven't found much use for it, but it has a unique taste. And I want to experiment with it in my brews. Get me some shimmerweed from Frostmane seers, or swipe it from the trolls' shimmerweed baskets.
I have to admit, those Thunder Brews make some good drinks. But they need to learn that theirs isn't the only decent brew. Maybe you can help me teach them that lesson. Here, take this barrel of barley brew scalder. Sneak into the basement of the Thunder Brew distillery in Karanos and switch it with one of their barrels of Thunder Ale. Then we'll see how their patrons like my brew over theirs. And if the barrels are guarded, then you might have to distract the guard.
It's that easy, folks. That easy.
What a kind soul you are, adventurer. Thanks to your bravery, I won't find myself starving when the cold season flurries blow in.
Also, Light armor kits are cheap as chips. Plus, my leather worker needs the XP in making them, so... Well, sometimes. After a while, it won't be worth it, but, you know, live it up while you can. You need to die. Die. I can't think of anything else to say. Yep.
This barrel of ale is guarded by Jarvan Thunderbrew. As long as he is in the basement, no barrels may be disturbed.
How are... Fill your tankard and pull up a chair. We've stories to tell and kegs to empty. What's for me? You're a true hero, adventurer.
This barrel of ale is guarded by Jarvan Thunderbrew. As long as he is in the basement, no barrels may be disturbed.
Tuck. You want to be trained in the use of a weapon, do you? Well, don't stand there slack-jawed. Speak up, laddie.
Well, hi there. Are you here to learn the proper technique of a new weapon? Interesting. Goodbye now.
Need a Monty be me name and rats be me game. Avast you scallywag. Are ye looking for work? We got a serious rat problem down here and not enough hands on the poop deck. What do you say? All you needs to do is take this here rat-catching flute and play the melody around the vermin. They'll follow ye to the ends of the world. Just capture 5 of the little buggers and bring 'em back here. We needs 'em alive. Hey!
Oh?
These'll work nicely, matey. Me brother needs 'em still ticking and kicking, else they go sour. You don't want to taste no sour rat kebab. Can I help you? Me brother, Nipsey, runs a rat kebab operation on the other side of Deep Run. You needs to take this here crate of rats to him before they go bad. Get a move on. You have ridden a tram before, aye? It's easy. Just step aboard when she arrives and enjoy the ride. And keep your arms and legs inside during the ride, lest you be peg-legged for life. I'd like to give a shout-out to my boys in Gnomrigon. Keeping it real, Big T, Snoop Pup, and Little D's. Y'all are short, but you're real, baby.
Honored.
You'll find no finer rat kebab this side of Cosmodan. Poor Monty. Ever since the Gnomrigan incident, he hasn't been the same. That boy has never seen an ocean in his life, let alone being some kind of pirate. At least he keeps the flow of twitching critters coming.
Hello, good sir. Do you have a moment? My brother and I run an apothecary in Stormwind, and I'm here to gather large candles for their wax. Can you help me? You can get large candles from kobolds, and I hear rumors that kobolds are infesting the Elwyn mines, the Fargo Deep mine to the south and Jasper Lode mine to the east. I suggest looking for candles in one of those places. What? Greetings, Mage. Shall I provide you with further insight into the world of magic? We mages have a task that needs doing, one that is vital to the safety of Stormwind and Elwyn Forest. Janaea Cannon has the details. She studies in the Wizard's Sanctum, in the Mage district of Stormwind. You should make your way to her with haste. The mine in Northshire isn't the only one with problems. I have reports that the Fargo Deep mine in Elwyn has also become a haven for kobolds. Explore the mine and confirm these reports, then return to me. The mine is almost due south of Goldshire, between the Stonefield and McClure homesteads. Adventurer, there's a new threat in Elwyn Forest. Murlocs are swimming up the streams of eastern Elwyn, scaring away fish and attacking gentlefolk. I warned Marshal Dugan, but he's more worried about the gnolls and the bandits. He's not convinced that the Murlocs are a danger. Please, adventurer, speak to Dugan and persuade him to send more troops to the east. The kobolds in these parts sometimes carry gold dust on them. I could really use the stuff. Bring me a load of it, and I'll give you the best price in town. Best price in town. You can find kobolds in the Fargo Deep mine to the south, and around the Jasper Lode mine to the northeast. Yes, I spoke with Remy. I respect him as a merchant, though all reports of Murlocs to the east have been sketchy at best. Your concerns are noted, but unless I receive a military report of a Murloc threat, we can't afford to send more troops east. If you are concerned that the rumors of Murlocs are true, then do this. Travel to the Eastern Elwyn Bridge and speak with Guard Thomas. He has been stationed at the bridge for the past week and will know the state of the area. Bring me his report.
I lost my necklace and think that gutter snipe Billy McClure took it. He's usually scuttling like a rat around the McClure vineyards east of here. Get my necklace back for me and you'll warm an old widow's heart. The Brackwells have a prize-winning pig, Princess. The sow is huge, and she got that way from sneaking over here and eating my veggies. So before she comes to our fields, Princess must die. Bring me her collar as proof of the deed, and I'll give you something for your time. Princess is usually over at the Brackwell pumpkin patch to the east and beyond the McClure farm. Get her before she gets hungry and comes back here.
You lost a what? Well, I didn't take no necklace because I ain't no thief. I might know who did, but
Grin.
I am too hungry to remember. Maybe if I got a pie, I could tell you who has that necklace. And you know, I think that old Bernice lady at that other farm makes great pork belly pies. Maybe if you gave her some tender boar meat from the boars that hang around our farms, and told her what it was for, she'd bake up a pie for you.
Oh, I'm cursed. My heart belongs to Tommy Joe Stonefield, but our families are bitter enemies. So I can't see him, even though my eyes ache to gaze upon that handsome face. Please take this letter and give it to Tommy Joe. He's usually at the river to the west of the Stonefield farm, which is due west of here.
I can't stand us being apart. I have to see her. Please, adventurer, talk with my grandma. If anyone can find a way to bring me together with Maybelle, she can. She's inside our house east of here.
Good though this wild boar meat is tough. Simmer it enough and it sure does make for some tasty pie. Here you go, and when you give this pie to that Billy, you tell him I hope he chokes on it. While our families are feuding, Tommy Joe and Maybelle don't have much of a future, but maybe we can get them together for just a little while. What can we do? I bet William Pessel has a potion to unite our two young lovers. Here, take this note to William. He's staying at the Lion's Pride Inn in Goldshire.
Ugh, I am starving. Do you have that pie for me? Yum. This pie is the best. I think my memory is coming back to me. I was playing near the Fargo Deep Mine, and I think I dropped... I saw the old lady's necklace. Don't ask me how it got there, ... It wasn't me. Well, anyway, I saw this big gold-toothed kobold pick up the necklace and run back to his den above the mine. Go find that kobold and you'll find the necklace, I swear.
Hey there. Safe. My heart goes out to those two poor souls, Maybelle and Tommy Joe. I remember being young and in love once. There must be something I can do to help them. Let me think. I can make an invisibility liquor for Maybelle so she can slip away from the McClure vineyards and go to Tommy Joe. But to make the liquor, I need some crystal kelp. Although the kelp usually grows in the ocean, sometimes murlocs collect it. See if the murlocs near Crystal Lake have any. Crystal Lake is just east of Goldshire.
Greetings, Mage. Shall I provide you with further insight into the world of magic? You have been sent to aid me in my task, adventurer? Good. It is heartening to see young mages eager to help in our cause. What cause, you ask? In time, young one, you shall know. In time. This world has been victim to massive mystic struggles, which tore magic currents from once stable channels. We struggle to determine the effects these changes have caused, and some of us fear the worst. But I will reveal more of this later. Right now, we need you to gather information. Here, take this flask. Go to the base of the waterfall at Mirror Lake, southwest of the Stormwind Gates, and retrieve a sample of the water there. Return it to me so that I might test it for magical taints.
As an adventurer, you are one of a select group that can conjure a portal to transport you back to this very place. I can teach you if you are ready.
Have you come seeking training in the ways of armed combat? Well met. These great beasts know paths that you can't find on foot. They'll get you there fast and maybe show you something new at the same time.
I do hope to find some interesting gadgets around here. I do love tinkering with things.
All aboard the party boat.
The hippogriff is a noble beast, proud and swift. They are an honor to train and can quickly take their rider a great distance. Hello. The grace with which I fight is not something I can teach you, but I can teach you the use of various weapons.
May the stars guide you.
The road to Darnassus must be kept safe. Travelers heading from Dolinar to Darnassus have been reporting ruthless attacks by corrupted furbogs from the Gnarlpine tribe. Important news and commerce travels to and from Darnassus by way of this road daily. We cannot afford to have a rogue band of heathens terrorizing people. Take up arms in the name of the sacred forest, adventurer. Their den lies somewhere below this vantage point. Slay 6 of these Gnarlpine ambushers and report back to me. Are you heading to the south, to Lake Al-Ameth? If so, then I have a task I might ask of you. My colleague Denelin has a camp along the eastern end of the lake where he is studying and experimenting on the plant life of Teldrassil. He requested a package of rare earths from Darnassus, and it was late, only recently arriving here in Dolinar. Can you take the package to him? Our urban alchemy shop is booming, but my husband spends so much time mixing potions that we never have time for each other. Can you help us? If you can bring me a supply of pre-made elixirs, then I would be happy to trade with you. I have some rare herbs that you might find useful.
A troubling breeze blows through the forest. Gyrolus Talvathrin serves as great warden to the hibernating druids of the Talon in the Ban Ethel Barrow Den. His duty as the chosen protector of the sleeping is to ensure their safety, so that their pact with Ysera remains fulfilled. But word from Gyrolus is now delayed, and I grow nervous. Travel east to Starbreeze village and bring back a report from Gyrolus so that I can put my worries to rest, knowing my dreaming brethren slumber safely. I was once given an emerald dreamcatcher from Gyrolus Talvethan, the warden of the druids in the Ban Ethel Barrow Den. This powerful amulet is able to siphon energy from the emerald dream, bestowing luck upon those who carry it. Sadly, I have not been able to retrieve it from my dresser in Starbreeze village. Although Starbreeze was once a tranquil place, it has now succumbed to the corruption of the Furbog that reside there. Perhaps you would be willing to recover my dreamcatcher, adventurer. I must warn you, adventurer, this matter must stay between us. The satyr are enough of an embarrassment to us already, and this one is much too close to home. He is called Lord Melanus. He resides in the nearby cave of Fell Rock, where he has gathered a large group of Grell warriors. His heart is black as night, and he plots something most foul. You must find him within his nearby cave just to the north of here, and bring me his head. First, let me tell you more of the task you must complete. The druids in Darnassus use the water of the moonwells of Teldrassil, and their moonwell must be replenished from time to time. Using these specially crafted phials, you can collect the water of the moonwells. Take this vessel to the moonwell outside of Starbreeze village to the east, and fill it with some of its waters. Then return to me. When you have completed your task, I shall continue the story where Teneron left off. Thank the forest spirits you are here. I knew Athredas would sense trouble and send help. The Gnarlpine tribe has been corrupted. The once peaceful furbogs have turned against the protectors of the forest. They ambushed me as I left for the Banithil Barrow Den and proceeded to pillage Starbreeze village. Ursal, the Mauler, their chieftain, is using the evil powers of the Fell Moss to drive them mad. I'm too wounded to return to Athredas to bring him this grave news. The task is left to you, young adventurer. We can only hope that the deranged Gnarlpines have not made it to Banithil yet. By the stars, this is quite disturbing indeed. Gnarlpine invaders were seen ravaging the Banithil Barrow Den to the west. The slumbering druids will be trapped in the Emerald Dream for eternity, unaware of their fate, unless we help. The delicate hibernation ritual cannot be broken without the relics of Wakening. Journey to the den and retrieve the Ravenclaw Talisman, Blackfeather Quill, Sapphire of Sky, and Rune of Nesting. The druids store them in sacred chests. Return them to me, and I will prepare the awakening ritual. My Emerald Dreamcatcher is of great importance to me. It is a gift only given to few. Thank you for returning it, adventurer. The Emerald! It is missing! My Dreamcatcher has been damaged! There is a band of Gnarlpine mystics located to the north of Starbreeze. I have heard reports that their leader, Ferocitas the Dream Eater, has been wearing a necklace that glows green in the night. Now, seeing my Dreamcatcher, I am sure that he has stolen my emerald. He would never realize that its power is useless to him. Find this missing jewel, adventurer, and while you're there, clear out some of the corrupted mystics as well. Gnarlpine invaders were seen ravaging the Banithil Barrow Den to the west. The slumbering druids will be trapped in the Emerald Dream for eternity, unaware of their fate, unless we help. The delicate hibernation ritual cannot be broken without the relics of Wakening. Journey to the den and retrieve the Ravenclaw Talisman, Blackfeather Quill, Sapphire of Sky, and Rune of Nesting. The druids store them in sacred chests. Return them to me, and I will prepare the awakening ritual. After the Battle of Mount Hyjal, we were without direction. Nordrussel smoked from the fire it unleashed, and our immortality, the very essence of our beings, was lost. It was in this trying time that the betrayer was freed from his prison, and Shando's storm rage disappeared. A dark time for all. There is another moonwell southeast of the entrance to Darnassus on the shores of the pools of Arlithrian. The Sentinels are having problems patrolling the area because of attacks and the growing ill-temperedness of the Gnarlpine furbogs. Be wary as you seek out the well and keep your weapons close at hand. Ah, it's here. I have waited for this rare earth for quite some time. I hope it's still fresh. Thank you for bringing it to me, adventurer. You are a traveler who is generous with his time. The Timberlings of Teldrassil are elementals of nature. In some ways, they reflect the natural order of plants and animals on our great tree. So it is disturbing to see how angry the Timberlings have become. I believe it has something to do with the soil. I've been working on different methods of nurturing plants and would like to try them on Timberling seeds. Please, can you gather seeds from timberlings around Lake Alameth and bring them to me? Small timberlings are sprouting around the waters of Lake Alameth. I'm afraid these sprouts are beyond help. We should try to clear them from the land before they grow large enough to cause trouble. When you're wandering the lake, if you see any timberling sprouts, please take them. Help keep our land clean.
What brings you here?
You got them. This is good. I will plant these seeds in special soil I have prepared. I believe the seeds will sprout into timberlings who are much more docile. Perhaps later you can see the results. Adventurer, can you take one of the seeds you brought me to my friend Relian Greenspire? He is a druid in Darnassus, and when last we spoke, he revealed his interest in my work with the timberlings. He had some ideas himself, and he will appreciate a specimen seed to work with. Thank you, adventurer. You have been a great help to me. I hope that someday you will see the fruit of my labors. You will usually find Relian walking the pathways of the Cenarian Enclave in Darnassus. That's a lot. I'm afraid they're spreading at a dangerous rate. I hope I can solve the riddle of what is tainting them. Thank you for your help, adventurer. The land is a cleaner place from your efforts.
My goods are of the highest quality. Be careful.
I am listening. With Lord Melena's laid to rest, I can finally move on to other matters. Thank you, adventurer.
Elun be with you. Asha Fela.
Ah, a timberling seed? I wanted to try growing one of these to help Denelin with his studies. But I'm afraid I've discovered that a corruption has grown in many of the timberlings, and seeds from such creatures carry their parents' taint. They are beyond my talents to repair. Denelin is very skilled with things that grow. He may find a cure for future timberlings. He may be their only hope. There is a malevolence growing in the timberlings. We are trying to find the source, but until we do, ... in order to keep Teldrassil safe, we must cut down the timberlings who are beyond help. Those that wander Wellspring Lake in northern Teldrassil are the most tainted. They must be removed. Destroy the timberlings you find there and gather the mossy tumors growing upon them. Bring the tumors to me so that they may be burned. To maintain our link to the mainland, we have hippogriffs constantly flying between Rutheran Village and Darkshore.
I'd like to give a shout out to my boys in Gnomrigon. Keeping it real, Big T, Snoop Pup, and Little D's. Y'all are short, but you're real, baby.
What brings you here?
I supply only the finest goods.
Where would you like to fly to? Oh, you found it. Thank you. Thank you, dear. Here, take this. It was my husband's, and he always said it was lucky. If only he didn't forget it on his last campaign. Asterisk sniff asterisk.
Thanks for the dust, adventurer. Here's your cash, and here is a token from associates of mine. You might find it useful. Useful. Light bless you. Greetings.
This is bad news. What's next, dragons? We'll have to increase our patrols near that mine. Thanks for your efforts, adventurer. And hold a moment. I might have another task for you. Thanks to you, we know the Fargo Deep Mine is infested with kobolds. Now we need a scout to investigate the more distant Jasper Lode mine. Explore Jasper Lode and confirm any kobold presence. To reach the mine, travel east along the road until you reach the Tower of Azora. From the tower, head north and you'll find the mine in the foothills. You were busy hunting kobolds, were you? Thanks for the candles, adventurer, and here's your reward. My brother Morgan is waiting in Stormwind for my shipment of candles. I don't have enough time to make the trip myself, but if you'd like to take him the shipment, he'll pay you well. I've packed up the candles, and you can find Morgan in our shop, Pessel's Apothecary, in the Stormwind Trade District.
I supply only the finest goods. See you later.
Good day.
Here is your payment, and while you're here, take a look around. I'm sure we have a potion or other trinket you'd find useful. Welcome to the Bank of Stormwind. We offer financial accounts and safety deposit boxes for valuable items. Do you already have an account with us, sir?
Hello.
Greetings, adventurer. Shall I provide you with further insight into the world of magic?
Thank you, adventurer. I will test this water for magical properties. Let us hope that it contains none, or we may find that those who drink from Mirror Lake for too long will be adversely affected. Here, adventurer, take this orb or staff as a token of your service. May it serve you well.
Greetings, adventurer. Shall I provide you with further insight into the world of magic?
Best deals in all of Stormwind, my friend. Won't find any better. Now, what can I help you with?
What can I do for you? Safe travels. Hi. See you soon.
Upon further analysis of the Gnomerigan situation, it would appear as though we not only failed to eradicate the Trogs, but we also happened to turn most of the Gnomish race into horrific, mindless, evil-doing leper gnomes. Ozzy and I plan to reverse the horrible leper effect with our latest invention, the Recombobulator. The machine is almost complete, but we are in dire need of some restabilization cogs and gyromechanic gears. Retrieve some from the leper gnomes out front of Gnomerigan for us.
Hi. Not bad, adventurer. Did you have a hard time getting past their guard? No matter. Many thanks. And if you're ever in need of stout with a kick, don't forget the barley brews.
I have the finest wares in the land. Watch your back.
Thank you, adventurer. It'll be nice to work our crafts without hearing so many growls and snorts outside the village. Here's your cask of Evershine, adventurer. And again, thank you for the hunting earlier.
Great.
Yes, this will do just fine. I think I'll open a bottle right now and have a taste.
What can I do for you? Off with you.
I think that last vendor shortchanged me. That was a bad one.
What can I do for you?
Yes, Murlocs have settled in and around the streams of eastern Elwyn. We don't know why they are here, but they are aggressive and at least semi-intelligent. A few days ago, we sent 2 guards, Rolf and Malachi, to investigate along the river, and they have not yet returned. To complete my report, I must know what happened to those men. Travel north along the river and find the guards, or their remains. Hail, adventurer. Wild animals are growing more and more aggressive the farther we get from Goldshear, and the Eastvale logging camp suffers nearly constant attacks from wolves and bears. We could use your help out here.
Upon further searching the area, you find webbed footprints leading east along the shore of Stone Cairn Lake. In the distance to the east, you can just barely see a Murloc village. Perhaps Rolf's fate ended there.
The Defias gang in Northshire wears burlap masks, but the Defias in Elwyn wear linen, which I can use to make fine linen goods. Bring me red linen bandanas, and I'll use them to fashion something for you. Defias gang members have camps pocketed throughout Elwyn. I've got a real problem on my hands. I have a deadline looming for an order of lumber, and I'm running out of time. The wolves and bears north of here have chased my workers away from the bundles of wood that they've already chopped. I've already talked to Deputy Rayner about clearing the animals, but I need someone to go collect the wood for me. If you could collect 8 bundles of wood for me, I might just make my deadline.
You'll find around the neck of the corpse a metal medallion inscribed with the words Footman Rolf Hartford.
Light. Excellent. Thanks to you, I should be able to complete the order in time. To show my gratitude, I would like to offer some coin as compensation for your troubles. Thank you and farewell.
king's honor, friend.
You have confirmed my fears, adventurer. The Murlocs are a threat we cannot ignore. Tell Marshal Dugan of Malachi and Rolf's deaths, and report to him that the Murlocs in Eastern Elwyn cannot be contained by our current troop presence. I know we don't have many troops to spare, but hopefully Dugan can find someone. Thanks a lot for the help, adventurer. Something in the forest must be making these animals so bold. Whatever it is, I hope it stays there. Looks to me you've seen quite a bit of combat in your time, adventurer. If you haven't already, you should report to Gryan Stoutmantle. He heads up the People's Militia aimed at protecting the farmlands of Westfall. I bet he could use your help. You can usually find him in the stone tower on Sentinel Hill just off the road in the middle of Westfall.
How?
You got them. Good show. Now just one moment while I concoct the potion. Take this invisibility liquor to young Maybelle. It should last long enough for her to visit Tommy Joe.
What can I do for you?
This news is troubling. Already our defenses are stretched thin, and losing Rolf and Malachi to those Murlocs put us in an even worse position. If things don't improve, there will be fighting in Goldshire by the week's end. For your shrewdness and valor, I have a marker here that is good for one piece of armor. I want you to take it to Sarah Timberlane at the Eastvale logging camp. Give her the marker, and she will fashion the armor for you. And after you receive it, adventurer, use it in the defense of Elwyn. The Eastvale logging camp is beyond Guard Thomas's post to the east. Kobolds at the Jasper Lode mine, you say? Curses. The situation is worsening by the minute. Thank you for the report, adventurer, but I wish that the news you brought was good news.
There's a dwarven weaponsmith in Stormwind, Grimmond Elmore, who sent word that he needs help with a delivery. I believe he wants a package sent to his homeland in the north. You have a sturdy pair on you, so if you're interested in some legwork, then speak with Grimmond. We could use you down here, but we must also keep our ties strong with the dwarves. You can find Grimmond Elmore at the weapon shop in the Dwarven district of Stormwind in the northeast section of town.
I am sorry. I am a bit busy right now making horseshoes for Werner Osgood in Lancashire.
Alright, I think we're good for this character. I'll do the next spin. once I turn this in. Still working on the routing for all this. This no quest left behind type playthrough. I don't know. It's a work in progress.
Oh, my. I
Obviously.
feel guilty deceiving my family, but my feelings for Tommy Joe are too strong to ignore. Thank you, adventurer. I'll drink this liquor as soon as I have the chance and sneak away to my love. And for you, please take this.
Alright, talk to the vintner, sell some shit.
Looking for something specific?
And cook
Have
some
a good one.
wolf meat. Hooray for cooking fires everywhere. Free cooking fires everywhere. Alright. It is time. Yeah, and I'm asking ChatGPT, but it's not really working out. Anyway. Chef. Spitting! And it's our Horde Priest. Magnificent. Finally some Horde action. Right. Do. Anyway. I'm just gonna head back to Stormwind, etc., and figure out what the fuck to do next time. Probably go to Teldrassil. Elixir for the Blade Leaves. When did I get that? Can't remember. Yeah, we'll figure that one out too. Wait, yeah, in Dolinar. Okay, yeah, sure. Why not? Okay, I think that'll do for this. Thank you so much for watching. I know I promised Kingsfield today, but I was tired and I needed to do some
Good day to you.
school stuff. So, priorities.
Safe
Anyway.
travels.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if you're into that kind of thing. And as always, more to come. Later. Bye-bye.
I buy best deals in all of Stormwind, my friend. Won't find any better. Now what can I help you with? See you later.